Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the channel. Great to have everyone back on the YouTube series, back on the portfolio. As I do with all my videos, I want to first start off by saying thank you to all the viewers and all the subscribers supporting the channel. Immensely appreciate that. For today's video, I thought I'd do a quick update on the portfolio. It's been a few weeks since I did a last update, and as you can see here, 2022 has not been kind to the portfolio. Currently at 514, 567. A significant pullback from all-time highs, and quite a significant pullback from even a month ago. And I also want to talk about a new feature on Robinhood, a new stock lending feature to earn extra income. As you can see here in the middle of the screen, stock lending is here. Get the opportunity to earn extra income on your portfolio. So essentially, this is a stock lending program in which you can earn a passive rate of return. Robinhood, the brokerage account, will essentially lend your stocks out to other investors. In doing so, they'll give you a particular percentage of the total stock value that you lend out, which we'll talk about. There are a few caveats, a few negatives to the stock lending program. The SIPC protection, the Securities Investor Protection Corporation investor protection, will no longer have coverage on those stocks that are lent out. Dividends can also be treated differently, so at tax time, you may pay a little bit higher percentage in your dividends, as there'll be tax payments rather than dividends to your portfolio, and you will have suspended voting rights for your shares. But for the most part, I think a lot of investors won't really see a difference in their stocks, but those are some important caveats which we'll talk about. But first, let's take a look at the portfolio. As you can see here, 514, 112, a significant pullback from last week, 125, 480 in the red. And then 1 month, you can see down 176, 941. Unfortunately, a lot of the larger holdings in the portfolio have not been performing well. Quite a few options for this Friday, as well as in a couple of weeks. On the bottom there, you can see a couple Tesla calls. Well, let's take a look at some of the larger holdings in the portfolio. First, Boeing, as you can see here, 148.40. 1 week ago, you can see it's down 15.05%. 1 month, down 21.15%. 3 months, down 27.76%. You can see here I have 1,200 shares, market value 178.80, and total return now is negative 32,556. At one point, about a year ago, this was up over $180,000. So you can see here a significant pullback. The return has reduced significantly from all-time highs. So that has definitely been hurting the portfolio, as well as the other large holding in the portfolio. As you guys know, I have a large holding of Ford Motor Company. You can see 15,700 shares, market value $224.39, and you can see here total return 104,334. So still very nice return overall, but you can see here 1 week down 5.62%, 1 month down 14.4%. 3 months down 31.43% from all-time highs, spiking up to $24, getting up to $25 momentarily. So significant pullbacks in Ford Motor Company. Because of those large pullbacks, my portfolio has been suffering quite a bit. So hopefully we can do some options trading this next couple weeks, next couple months to get some of that back. But I think it's going to be a very long process before I get back to $900,000 where the portfolio was just a few months ago. But let's go ahead and take another look at this lending feature here on Robinhood. Earn extra income on your portfolio. Get the opportunity to earn income on stocks you already own just by turning on stock lending. This is a very easy feature to do. I have this on my E-Trade account, like I said. Essentially, it is all automated. There's nothing that you need to do. You don't need to pick particular contracts like you do with options. The stock lending program will simply select stocks that other investors need, and they'll be lent out automatically. And for that, you'll earn interest, as you can see here. Receive automatic monthly payments for any loans out stocks, and trade with no restrictions. Like I said, if you do want to sell off the stock, you can simply do that. The contract is essentially nullified, and there is no negatives to that. You can see here, hypothetical example, let's say $10,000 of total stock. So let's say 1,000 stocks at $10 a piece, $10,000 of total stock value, lending out at 1.5%. Over an entire year, it'll make $150. Again, this is passive income. You don't necessarily need to do anything with that. But like I said, there are a few restrictions. you can see only certain stocks will earn income. Dividends are paid out differently. So dividend payments may be paid as cash. And again, there's maybe some very important tax implications at the end of the year. Taxed differently than typical dividend payments. Shareholder rights are modified. Again, I don't think a lot of investors on Robinhood necessarily care about that. But on the bottom there as well, you can see you're protected with cash collateral. The SPIC insurance is negated for any stocks that are in the lending program. So they'll use cash collateral to protect your loan stocks, Robinhood Cash, rather than the SIPC insurance program. And note, for margin-enabled investors, this will not be something you can do. You cannot have any stocks on margin. So if you are on margin like I am, unfortunately, you will not be able to take full advantage of this new program. But I think it's very nice to have this program. I've had it on my E-Trade account for a few years, and honestly, I've only had a few stocks lent out in that time frame. Typically, some of the more volatile stocks in the portfolio, perhaps Tesla, or some of the meme stocks may be lent out. But beyond that, I think it's a very nice program. If you guys are not using margin, you can go ahead and take advantage of that program, make extra passive income in the background. So just wanted to quickly talk very briefly about the portfolio. I'll go into more depth later this week. I plan on doing some videos going through some of the options income I've made over the last couple months of trading, as well as plans for the larger holdings in the portfolio with the very large trend down in the entire stock market over the 2022 investing period. But again, stock lending, if you guys are interested, please sign up. I think it's a very good way to make extra income with very little risk on the portfolio. So with that, I'll kind of end this video. As always, if you guys enjoy the videos on the portfolio, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next video, we'll see you then.